Okay, y'all. So you done already applied, okay? After you applied, you looked at the income. You meet the income. You a citizen. So now your next thing is they done brought you in. They say, oh, you got it. You got it, okay? Because we got it. Fuck it. That's how we gonna look at it. We got it. Okay, so you got it. So they're going to tell you, hey, you got to do sweat equity hours. You're going to be like, wait, hold up, bro. I ain't trying to sweat. Because that's what I said. So anyway, what it is those are volunteer hours. So basically, every Saturday, they're going to be building on your house. Volunteers, the people that actually work for Habitat for Humanity, they're going to be coordinators. You're going to have to work on your house every Saturday. And what I mean by that, you're going to be putting up the gutters. You're going to be putting up the drywall. You're going to be doing the floors, the painting, the roof. Okay, I actually put the roof on my not by myself, y'all. So, But I helped put the roof up. You know what I mean? But don't get scared about that, because you do have to do, well, back then it was about, I think I had to do 500 equity hours. And then the good thing is now I got a supportive family. So what I end up doing, I started telling all my family and friends. Back then, I was young. I was in the streets in Atlanta, so but I knew everybody. So all my people I went to the club with, I'm like, look, y'all need to come out, and y'all ain't doing that. Come up, pull up. Now, when they pull up, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to tell you a little secret, so come on in. When they pull up, they just going to have to do a sign-in sheet, okay? Well, how many hours they did. And we all know, just like when you clock in at work and you clock in, you clock out. You know how you clock out when you don't want your food up and you sit down, and then you be like, I ain't finished eating, let me clock in, and then you sit back down and you eat your food. Yeah, that's what you need to do with them equity hours, okay? That's what you need to be telling your friends and family. Anyway, so after I did my sweat equity hours, which was not bad, they do allow you to, so like if you got little cousins, like I had a whole bunch of little cousins that were teenagers. They let them sign in and do some of my sweat equity hours. I was working, so like I was a Publix up there on Cascade. I was a cake decorator up there on Cascade. And if you know what Publix is on Cascade, then you know what it is, baby. I be there from 5 o'clock in the morning to sometimes 7 o'clock at night. So sometimes I wasn't able to help build on my house on Saturdays. So I would send my family. But you do have to do a certain amount. Back then it was 150 that I had to do. The other remaining hours, all my family and friends did. I didn't do them, okay? They would come out even though I wasn't out. My aunt came out every Saturday from start to finish. She came out so much, they thought that was my mama. And that's what you need to do. You need to get church members involved. All these friends who want to go to the club with you. Baby daddies, tell them, look, I need a house. I need a house for your babies. So you need to come out here and you need to volunteer. Put some dry wood up. Put them goggles on. Let's do it. So that, for the sweat equity hours, I did like that part. You can go to the office, their headquarters in your city, and you can volunteer there. I did thank you letters for an event they had. It's different ways you can do the sweat equity hours, but it was so much easier to do the ones for my house because, hell, I wanted to be here and see what they was doing and how they was doing. And keep in mind, like, you need to build those relationships with the people that come out, because those are volunteers, people in your community, people from all walks of life. Like, I met a pilot who flew for Delta, and we still cool to this day, even though he ain't no pilot no more. But you become you touch, or you meet people who you will never meet. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind. So anyway, like, share, comment, any questions. I'm gonna go to the next part, y'all.